All right, Larry Krueger here from the Pig and a Pickle Krug Show here in the press box inside the 2-minute warning. 49ers rolling towards their third win of the year. Good win for the Niners. They go to 3-0. The Giants drop to 1-2. Niners led 17-6 at halftime. This game was tied 3-3 at the end of the first quarter. First half, Purdy was 14 of 23 for 137 yards and a touchdown. It was not a great first half for Purdy. He completed 61% of his passes. Jones, on the other hand, completed 71%. He was 12 of 17 for 92 yards. Christian McCaffrey in the first half, 10 carries for 61 yards. He had a 5-yard touchdown run in the first half to make it 17-3 49ers in that second quarter. The Niners averaged 4.7 yards per carry in the first half. Giants ran 5 times for 12 yards, so they couldn't really run it in the first half. They were held to 2.4 yards per carry. Debo had 3 catches for 43 yards. He led the Niners in the first half in receiving. Jake Moody had a 28-yard field goal to put the Niners on the board to make it 3-0. Ronnie Bell scored in the first half with a touchdown, a 9-yard reception in the second quarter to make it 10-3. And as I said, that McCaffrey 5-yard touchdown run made it 17-3 Niners. Defensively, the star in the first half, if there was one, was Nick Bosa. Bosa had a sack. Giants were held without a sack. So that's where it stood at halftime. Niners led 17-6. Matt Breida brought them a little closer in the third quarter with an 8-yard touchdown run to make it 17-12. New York tried for a 2-point conversion, but that 2-point conversion failed. And then Jake Moody would kick a 31-yard or a 21-yard field goal to make it 20-12 to cap an 11-play, 72-yard drive. And then Moody again would connect, this time from 36 yards out, to make it 23-12 49ers. That capped an 8-play, 51-yard drive. Some of the highlights in the second half, George Kittle had a 25-yard pass play or pass reception along the 49ers sideline. That led to one of the Moody field goals. Debo had an 18-yard catch and run. That was pretty impressive. And then clearly the highlight of the game was Brock Purdy in the fourth quarter with a 27-yard flat-out dime pass to Debo Samuel in the corner of the end zone to make it 30-12. Debo had been shaken up earlier in the drive. He came back into the game and made an incredible catch. It was a beautiful catch, but it was a perfect throw by Purdy. The Niners have capped a 8-play, 70-yard drive in a little bit, right around 5 minutes, 5 minutes and 2 seconds. For the 49ers, on that play, that made it 30-12. That makes 6 straight games that Brock Purdy has led the 49ers to a 30-point game. And then Talanoa Hufanga had an interception in the fourth quarter on a tip pass from Mooney Ward, and Hufanga picked it off. So, right now we're in the last minute before this game ends. It's 30-12 49ers. Niners running out the clock just inside of a minute. And the nice thing in the fourth quarter is Kyle took out CMC. He put in Elijah Mitchell. Now he's running Jordan Mason. And the Niners have gone 13 straight regular season wins. No more than 1 turnover in any of those games. That's really been it. Brock Purdy takes care of the football. He wasn't perfect tonight. It wasn't one of his better performances. But he had the 27-yard perfect dime late in the game to Debo that gave them 30 on the night. Dre Greenlaw, there's one negative. It looked like he suffered some form of an injury. We'll find out in the postgame how serious that is. But for the 49ers, the final buzzer rings right now, 30-12. Niners get the win. Join us on the postgame show. I'm going into the locker room. I'll get some sound. It's all coming up later tonight on the Krug Show on YouTube. And, of course, we're brought to you by Pig and a Pickle. 2 locations, Emeryville and Corte Madera, open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. or until they run out. Pig and a Pickle, the best barbecue in all of Northern California. Niners go to 3-0. Giants fall to 1-2. Niners host the Arizona Cardinals next week in week 4, and they have a perfect record. So it's good times for the 49ers as they're 3-0 and playing some outstanding football. They got through this one. It wasn't their best performance. It wasn't a masterpiece by any stretch. We'll find out about the injuries here from Kyle in a few minutes. I'm headed into the locker room to get some locker room sound, and then join me with Kevin and maybe Raj, Baller, JD for the post-game party right here on the Krug Show coming up right around let's say 9:30 or so. But the Niners get the win, 30-12, 6 consecutive games for the 49ers with at least 30 points. Very impressive win. And you're watching the Krug Show on YouTube.